Hello, you all. I'm delighted to be with you here at this event today. I am very proud that I was invited to participate and wish that I could be there with you in person. Thanks to Atrayus and all of you that I'm happy to be a part of introducing this event. Thanks for letting me be a part of it, and I look forward to having some further conversation with you. When I first began this work back in the mid-'60s, I had a young person in one of the programs that I was leading at the time whom I thought would probably be in jail before he became 21. In 2008, I was doing a book signing in Durham, and this young man showed up and introduced himself. Turned out that he was that student who was not in jail, but was a professional accountant in the city of Durham and had a very successful career. Consequently, we never know when we are touching the lives of a person who will be able to make themselves great contributions. So anytime I look into the eyes of young people, I indeed feel very fortunate that I've had the privilege to interact with them. I want you to be aware, those of you who are participating in this program, that you are role models. You are the people who can set a wonderful example for young people to emulate. After I had been elected mayor in 1969 and was giving a speech to a youth group in Halifax County, a young person came up to me who was about 12 years old, I guessed, and indicated that when he grew up, he'd like to be a mayor like me. He was a black boy. I couldn't think of that when I was his age. I didn't even think that I'd have an opportunity to be where I am today or even enjoy the privileges that I have experienced. It's nothing in my life that said there was a master plan, because I could not plan or dream about the achievements I've experienced. That's the kind of encouragement we give through this initiative to young people. Now, I know that there is a new concept floating around called healing mentoring. Atrayus has been one of the people with whom I've been associated with for several years now. I'm privileged to have had the opportunity to mentor him and to have him choose me as someone he would like to have give him the support and the encouragement he felt he needed in order to continue to move forward and to grow in the areas of his interests. He has proven to be one of the fine examples of people whose lives I've had the privilege of touching. He's been a success in almost everything he's touched, but he's also had his challenges. He's been knocked to his knees on occasion, but like most people I often witness, he's gotten up and he has gotten back in the ring and continued to fight, and he succeeded. And it's because of him that we can come today and celebrate together the achievements of this youth mentoring collaborative. I am delighted that those of you who've been chosen to receive recognition today at this event, that you have obviously earned the recognition that is being expressed toward you. Thanks for all you've contributed, all you've done, and congratulations to those who will receive awards. I know that I've been recognized as a lifetime person giving an award to my contributions, and I'm obviously very humble, very grateful, and certainly accept the award and whatever recognition comes with hopefully humbleness and graciousness. I'm honored and I'm delighted to be a part of this. I'm also interested that you're holding this event at the governor's mansion, the executive mansion we call it, because it was in 1977 that I became a member of Governor Jim Hunt's first cabinet and was Secretary of the Department of Natural Resources. Having that privilege allowed me to have breakfast every morning at the governor's mansion, becoming the first person of color to have that privilege of having breakfast at the executive mansion every Monday morning as a part of the cabinet meeting. What an honor it is that today you can be here. You can be a part of this. What an honor it is today that you can dream of things that during my time were so far-fetched that we had no idea that anything like this could occur in our lives. But you're in the governor's mansion, and someday one of you could very well aspire to be the governor of this state, and it would not be unrealistic. Times have really changed. But in order for that to happen, you have to become the kind of role models and the kind of examples that young people are encouraged to follow. And I encourage you to continue to do that. But I thank you more than anything else for all you're contributing and for the fact that you are sacrificing to make it possible to touch the lives of young people. Isn't it strange that princes and kings and clowns that caper in sawdust rings and common folk like you and me are those who build for eternity? Each is given a bag of tools, a shapeless mass, and a book of rules. But each can build as life is flown, stumbling blocks or stepping stones. My challenge to you is to where you encounter stumbling blocks, transform them into stepping stones. I challenge you not to be discouraged when things don't go the way you think they should. I challenge you to always reach out to young people and make them see what you can see, that they stand beside you and see your vision, but more importantly, you encourage them to have a vision of their own. I thank Atrayus Goode for all the work he has done, the sacrifices he's made, and all of the efforts he's put forward, and the fact that he has brought this organization through some trying times and created a concept called healing mentoring. That, to me, is extremely important and a new concept that will continue to be developed and expanded as a part of his work and the work of this organization. Thank you, my friends, for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for recognizing that you have something to offer to the world and that you started at home in this very, very small arena where you'll touch the lives of young people who someday themselves will grow up to be successes and enjoy the same success that you're enjoying as well. I'm delighted to be with you, glad to have had this privilege to speak to you, and I hope that something that I've said today will be inspiring to you. But more important, go forth and inspire other young people to enjoy a successful life.